This weekend, Liverpool play host to Manchester United, hoping to return to winning ways. For Manchester United, they're hoping to have their first back-to-back Premier League win under manager Ruben Amorim. Now they go into the fixture with the both managers having mixed feelings. For Arne, it's been a disastrous last 3 weeks as coach of Liverpool. A loss to Galatasaray in the Champions League, lost to Chelsea, and it's not been good as they were also beaten by Crystal Palace in the Premier League. For Ruben Amorim, when there were talks about his future, a win against Chelsea boosted it and then followed up by yet another win just before the international break. Uncanny Sam and the Bishop joins me as we look at the biggest match this weekend in the English Premier League. Now, on paper, Liverpool should annihilate Manchester United because of who Liverpool are, their defending champions. But on current form, the fear is that many are not even sure that Liverpool can go into this game and even get a victory against a poor United side who somehow are beginning to look rejuvenated.
Liverpool did not spend 400 and something million pounds to be losing 3 matches on a bounce. They can't lose 3 matches on a bounce that I can.
But they have already.
No, I'm talking about in the Premier League.
Okay.
I understand what happened in the Champions League, right? So take it out. I'm talking about they've lost to Crystal Palace, lost to Chelsea. They didn't spend 400 and something, which is a historic spend in the history of the Premier League, to be losing 3 matches on the bounce. We saw what they did last season. That could be patchy time. This is the patchy time. But I don't see them losing this game. The worst Liverpool is going to get in this game is a draw. I understand that the game is going to be played at home. I know it will be in Old Trafford, and I know there is this feeling of Manchester.
At the Anfield.
Funny enough, he's going to be at the Anfield to even make it easy for them. So this guy didn't spend this huge amount of money to lose 3 matches. And the worst of it, though, against one of their arch rival. Now, if there is one thing, I don't know if you've actually been watching our things. If there's one thing Manchester United don't want to happen this season, it's Liverpool winning the league. I understand that very well because I've seen where Manchester United fans are saying, look, we'd rather have Arsenal for the first time winning this than Liverpool because they don't want that record to be eclipsed. Yeah. They want to, they want to remain at par. So they probably find their rhythm maybe sometimes and do this thing. So, but take that apart completely. I understand that Liverpool has actually had a patchy time, but I think even if he's going to continue, it will not continue with Manchester United. Even if it's going to continue, there's going to be a break before it continues, and that break means they're going to defeat Manchester United.
So you think
convincingly,
winning ways this weekend.
Of course, convincingly. That video is going to be with so much conviction, and you're going to be asking a question. You're going to be asking a question like, what happened in the last 2 weeks? How come you couldn't do this in the last 2 weeks? They know a bad side, whether I would like it or not. Amazing sight. With practically everybody that you need. I understand that the thing is a bit shaky. We said it before the beginning of the season. We said, look, if there's one area that Liverpool needs to put in money is in the defense. But I heard the fact that people are just shouting about Konate. The truth is this, the work rate of Konate is better than, for me, Van Dijk. The work rate, the coverage and everything. But each time there's a silly mistake or something happens, everybody come hard on Konate.
If it was that bad, why would Real Madrid be going for him?
It's not that bad.
We're looking for him.
Van
Dijk
is old.
No, it's not old.
See, before you continue.
Okay, go ahead.
When I see people criticizing Konate, I used to ask myself, isn't the same Konate I'm watching or a different Konate that people? So which Konate are these people watching? Is it the same Konate that I'm watching?
I think Van Dijk has done so well that people tend to look at his flaws and try to find someone to blame. Because the problem at the Liverpool
first goal against Chelsea, Van Dijk was supposed to be walking towards. He was supposed to be walking towards.
I said it was a passenger. No, it wasn't a passenger. He was a spectator.
He was a spectator, yeah.
He practically watched him like, okay, let's see what he can do.
Now look at the semi.
Let's see what he can do.
I started the season.
Wait and take. Van Dijk is gone. Van Dijk is finished.
Even though he's finished, like I said, I don't see Manchester United getting a positive result in that.
I agree because of the momentum. The fact, like you said, they can't do 3 in a row.
They can't do.
And they're meeting a Man United team that is also not in the best form of their life. Yes, they got their phone. And a Man United team, like you did say, your introduction, that have failed to win 2 games in a row. So it's the best time for them to bounce back. Also the best time to play Liverpool for Manchester United. No. But at the end of the day, like you said, I think the quality will shine through. This Man United team, I don't know. You don't know what, again, the same the Chelsea's got, what they've got, consistency. Even in their victory last time out. Yes.
So many questions.
So many questions.
So many questions.
I think a good team, we put a good team together here. As
but the good thing is,
we'll beat Sunderland. Is that good?
I think the biggest positive in that game is Sesko scoring. I think score-wise, right?
Yeah, back to back.
Okay, that's a positive. But gameplay generally was convincing. No.
Okay. I said something for the Sunderland game. Man, I did not beat Sunderland. I don't think they should pack their back out of the Premier League, and they did the job done. Yeah, for me, it's gonna be. For me, I think Liverpool should be able to dominate. Man, they play in front of their.
They're gonna win convincingly, not just dominate.
In front of the cup. And Slot will want to see. I feel that the national break came at the right time for Liverpool just to end that run of a bad run. and they want to start again on a new slate. I think they should get enough.
It's just like what happened between Arsenal and Newcastle. We knew Arsenal needed to win that game after dropping a point. After dropping 2 points against Manchester United, Manchester City. Same with Liverpool right now. See, they are condemned. There's no other option than winning.
Now, Anslot has said that goalkeeper, that's talking about the goalkeeper. Madavi will continue in goal because
he looks decent that day.
There's no place for Alisson, who is out injured. But
he looks decent.
That's not even where my problem is. Now it's the attack line. Now we've seen him now change them. Like Florian Wirtz starting from the bench, Tike starting from the bench,
or Isak
starting from the bench, but it's not working. He's also has gone as far as dropping Mohamed Salah to the bench.
Yes, he did so.
But it's still not working.
Is it not working?
Now, because this one I'm going to is not working. Now look at this guys.
Look
at these guys. Well, maybe they start.
You drop 7.
I'm looking at the last 3 points. The last 3 games that they've lost.
Yeah.
Now look at these guys. Now Salah, Ekitike, Alexandra Isak, and of course, who am I missing out?
Florian
Wirtz.
No.
Now look at these 4 guys.
I understand.
We expect something different from them. But they have to be Kodiga.
Agreed.
Now, you look at the fact they didn't score Galatasaray, right?
Yeah, they didn't.
They scored one against Crystal Palace.
Yeah. Yes.
Scored one against Chelsea.
Yes.
Now, 2 in 3 is not bad, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the fact that those goals had to come just one from a striker, which is not even a striker, I had to come from
Let me just make it easy for you. What if this is Apache time? And that's why things are like this.
So it's just one of.
Yeah. What if I'm
trying my best not to say there's no trouble in paradise for Liverpool. No. There is trouble in paradise.
No, here is it. No, before now, we said it. Yeah. Their gameplay was never convincing.
Never convincing.
And we say they will falter very soon, and they faltered.
Exactly.
So there's no doubt about that. Right?
But are they bad enough for Man United to get a 3 point?
Now that is the question. No.
So Liverpool are home and dry this weekend.
See. It's so to digress a little, right? It's just the same thing we saw with Madrid. We said Madrid said that was not convincing, but they were effective.
Very effective.
And Liverpool was effective. And so nobody cares, you understand? Nobody was even hearing those noise. I know they have issue, their gameplay is not convincing. The same thing until Madrid met Atletico Madrid and they were annihilated according to Nonso, you understand? So the same thing, they might not be convincing. But this Liverpool is not so poor to the extent that they cannot defeat the Manchester United.
No, if they don't win United.
Even if Manchester United is flying.
If they drop points against Man United, they can't win the league.
Of course. It means it automatically means they're going to be either 5 or 4 points behind Arsenal. 3 or 4 points behind Arsenal.
Ruben Amorim, 50 games in charge, 20 wins as coach of Manchester United. Not a pretty record.
Yeah.
But the man seems to have now steadied the ship. Or somehow, he now seems to have gotten the trust. Let me put it that way. No. The trust of the manager. Because
he has always had it.
Ratcliffe has said that
in his 3 years.
He's going to give him 3 years. Whether the world likes it or not, we'll give him 3 years.
Do you know why?
Financial.
You've said it.
You said it.
I've said it. That's the only argument. All this. Why I say
financial.
I say one thing that I know is not going to happen is him going. I've said it on
different
episode here.
Forget trying to play that in its time.
I said this on a different episode here. You've been on a losing streak for the past 6 years. You are still here to say.
What is the risk that if you let him go, you start winning games?
What is even the risk? That's the simple truth. And your team, we know. Fine. So he might have problems.
Not going to any game. I feel like make I lose this one, nothing will happen.
Well, his CV is at stake.
Yes, sir. His CV
is at stake.
But can he control anything? Like you rightly mentioned, Sesko is scoring goals.
Beginning to
you're in the modern sport today. Sesko is scoring goals.
Come on, back-to-back goals. What do you expect?
3 goals so far this season. Not bad at that.
2 goals.
3.
No, in all competition, he scored 3.
Okay,
3 in all competition. Yeah.
So it's not bad, no. So no. What do you want to say?
Abdul, be kind to Man United fans. You're making them believe. With this on stats, no? Stats can be deceiving.
Yeah, they can't.
They can't be deceiving.
Actually.
Man United are in a dundrum. In a conundrum.
Everybody agreed.
They're in a place of weeping and maybe gnashing of teeth. That's that bad they are. And the fact that they got a victory last time out against a poor Sunderland team, who should they be beating?
Sunderland team?
Yes.
Come on.
If Sunderland, if Burnley cannot beat Sunderland, the team comes from the relegation. Who can they beat? That's the question.
Sunderland might not be fighting relegation. I mean, Sunderland might just be coming from, the championship. The championship, right? But Sunderland is one of those teams that you also will not go down this season.
I can't say that too.
No, of course I can say
I can't beat my chest and say that.
11 points already. This is so far.
With 11 points, I can't beat
11 points. How many games? 7 games.
Yes.
How to possibly to one? They've gotten almost half.
The point they need, I agree. But the truth remains, guys, let's be realistic. This will be a team that should be struggling.
I understand what they're trying to say.
It's not watertight.
I understand what they're trying to say, right? Against Sunderland, Manchester United should be dominant. They should have actually won convincingly.
Exactly.
But we know that the talent in Manchester United.
Without conceding.
See,
first clean sheet.
I understand.
They've got a better goalkeeper now.
He's still thinking about
They have a better goalkeeper. Abdul, What side of the bed did you wake up today?
No, so they've got it because, of course, this is a side that failed to keep clean sheet in God knows when. And then a new man has come into the team, and it was fantastic because it's not like maybe maybe boss.
I need to look at this. Like I said, I need to look at this.
So I mean, even teams that are going on relegation used to keep clean sheet.
Absolutely,
but they needed it. Confidence.
No, I'm just trying to tell you that. So don't use that as a yardstick. It's not enough for you to say when they're back. No, this team is average, and it will remain average until a lot of changes take place.
From Liverpool, it's a fantastic.
I keep asking a simple question: how many of those guys can walk into any visible team?
No.
That's the answer. No.
So,
that's simply because every other team has stepped up.
Very bad. See,
simple.
Please, for fans of Man United, I'm talking to the camera now. Please don't let Abdul raise your hopes. Like I did say some few weeks, I said Man United need to start from the base, which is first of all, try not to concede.
They did not concede.
Exactly, and then accept that they're an average team,
and
then take it from they accepted. So if you accept an average team, your ambition against a Liverpool team should be a point. A point should be celebrated at Anfield. It should be golden. But if you think you're going to go out there and get a victory against Liverpool, because Liverpool are on a losing streak, you have to think again. See, sorry for Man United fans. Come on, not good enough to beat Man Liverpool. Not good enough.
Well, the last time both sides met at the Anfield Stadium in the Premier League, it ended 2-2.
Yes.
Can United repeat it?
No.
Why are you so sure that United?
I mean, come on, I've said it now.
Why do I feel like we're ruling out? See, Liverpool are not special on Carissa. Liverpool are a fantastic side.
Liverpool are special. If you have a Gravenberch,
the way they've been playing right now,
you understand? If you have a Gravenberch, you have Zoboslai in your team. Come on, you're special. You are.
Fact. Zoboslai.
Well, I still don't agree, but even though I agree that Liverpool are a good side,
better than Manchester United.
I think the
discussion because Liverpool get a point from this.
So let's make it easy for everybody. The only team that is better than Liverpool on paper is Arsenal.
Right now in the Premier.
That's all.
Yeah, I agree. So you think nothing for Liverpool this weekend? Nothing for Man United this weekend?
They will try their best. They will give us a game. I promise you, it'll be exciting. It'll be interesting.
It's going to be exciting.
But
I saw a dominant performance from Liverpool.
Yeah. No,
that will be annihilation on the part of Liverpool.
So are you urging people to captain
Mohamed Salah? I'm going with 3-0.
Wow.
I'm going with 3-0. Without you asking me, what was my prediction?
I like the fact that he's a bit cocky about his result. but to be sincere with you, I think Man United.
So you want a draw?
I don't need a draw. Liverpool win.
Liverpool win.
You don't want that gap to be between.
No, I want. But if Liverpool win, I'll take it all day long. It's a gift. Gift coming every. Who doesn't want gifts every weekend?
It's going to be the shock of the weekend.
Absolutely.
If it happens that way.
The best man I can get from this game is a draw. I'm a realist. And if you get a draw, they should celebrate, pop the champagnes, go partying because it's a gift from heaven. I think right now, if you get into a season, there are games we call the possibles and the probables. You look at those games and you take them. For Man United now, where they are right now, Man United are in the impossible. So they get it from there. It's a plus for them. A point should be celebrated. So I think Liverpool will win the game. After last week, of how I want them to get a draw, but I still think Liverpool have enough to get a victory. And it's not going to be 3-0. It's going to be 3-1. I think Liverpool concede. I love the back line. They're always in giving mode. They will concede, but 3-1.
Well, 3-1 for Nonto, 3-0 for Nkani Sam. But one thing is certain, the guys believe that it's going to be an easy ride for Liverpool at the Anfield this weekend on Sunday when both sides meet. For Ruben Amorim, he chases his first back-to-back win in the Premier League as Manchester United boss already. He's been able to achieve his first back-to-back home wins as Manchester United boss, but it took him 49 games to do so. 50 games in charge of United, 20 wins. Can Ruben Amorim make it win number 21 on his 51st game in charge of the club? For Anslot, back-to-back losses, not good enough for Liverpool as they chase or try to retain the Premier League title they won last season. With Frankfurt coming in the Champions League during the week, Liverpool will need to return to winning ways and also hope they return to winning ways in the UEFA Champions League. Can they get maximum points? 90 minutes on Sunday. We'll tell. The guys have their predictions locking. But let's share yours in the comment section. Will it be Liverpool or can it just be a perfect weekend for Manchester United fans to smile and be happy about the weekend? Football Tempo brought to you by Azar Studios.